So, you learn something new every single day and in places that you least expect. So, I've been having some acupuncture sessions lately for like a few weeks now. It's to improve my lower back. And so, my acupuncturist is this small, petite, and very delicate looking Chinese lady. But the wisdom that spews out from this woman's mouth, it makes me realize that I was specifically sent to her because you know me, I love inspiring conversation. So I end up spending more time chatting with her whilst, of course, the needles are doing their thing behind my back. But the other day she was telling me how her secret for staying young is being close to nature, growing her own food in her garden. And she said to me, you know what? If you take away from man his money, his house, his food, take his clothes and his cars and all these aids with which he supports his lifestyle and justifies his existence, and then you place him stripped bare and helpless in a world that is controlled by nature and the natural forces, where every single tree, every bird, even the tiniest ant on the floor already knows how to adapt and justify its existence, you'll find that man will fail every time because he has gotten too comfortable. He keeps inventing all these things that will aid his comfort so that he doesn't have to do anything. He just needs to relax and lounge. And because of that, he's not really alive in nature because he can't adapt without those comforts that he has surrounded himself with. But he thinks that he's alive. He thinks that he's very much in control and calls it progress. He calls it advancement. I was like, hey, this Chinese woman, you're speaking my language. Tell me more. And so this conversation really got me thinking that it's so true. Because how we measure our quality of life today is through these comforts that we have acquired. And you find that within the realm of nature, no creature is more pathetic like man. We can't survive. The moment you take away those comforts from us, we're done. But these comforts, do they help our spirit? Or does it dull it? Does it help us bestir ourselves? Or does it make us docile? Meanwhile, our strength actually lies in perseverance, being able to adapt to the ever-changing situations. It's not just acquiring those comforts, but being resilient, even in the absence of these comforts. So I asked my immediate family when I got home, can you give up your luxury hotels and shack up somewhere that's not so comfortable for the night? Or if you find yourself stranded with no means of transportation, how far can you walk? Can you walk miles to safety? If your mobile phone turns off today, can you survive not ever having it? If power goes out for years, like Niger style, will you go out with it? Or can you adapt? Because it turns out this new generation is weaker than we think. We're not even wired to take some dips and knocks that life may throw at us. And it's scary because we have become too comfortable, which also means spiritual laxity. Look in your environment. You'll probably find that those who have everything that's available to them, they need not bestir themselves spiritually. Because, what are they looking for? They have everything that they need. So why the spiritual awakeness? And there's no need for the spirit to do anything. And we call it progress. But is this progress for the soul? Intellectually, it seems like advancement, but going nowhere, achieving nothing, benefiting no one. So the question is still the same every time. What is our goal here? What are we doing on earth? What is the essence of being born here with parents and siblings and friends, work, play, retirement, death? What does it all mean? Why acquire all these comforts and still have to leave one day? Why isn't this set up forever? And where would we go when we live here? What will the next place look like? What comforts await us over there? Will you have your luxury hotels, your beautiful homes, and your gold cutleries? We really should be asking ourselves all of these questions whilst looking for these comforts that we're looking for. So at the end of today's conversation, I want you to ask yourself, What is the one thing that the intellect has invented here on earth that has no side effects? If you find any of it, I'm telling you, it's not the intellect that invented it. It's the intuition. Look at all our comforts. Is it your mobile phone that's frying your brains out with 5G or 6G? Is it your microwave that's warming up your food in 2 minutes but leaving huge amount of toxins in it? Is it your pharmaceutical medicine that comes with more side effects than the symptoms that you're having, or the food that they spray with toxic chemicals every day? We now have all the comforts, but we're so estranged from nature, from the natural laws, from the intuition. So that everything you find is a product of the intellect, and it is flawed. Don't get me wrong, there's intellectual work that starts out with good intentions, but ultimately, they only serve the body and the mind, but never the spirit. They have no lasting values for our soul. So inventions are good, ease of life is good, comforts are good, as long as you know which master it serves, and you do not wallow in it to the detriment of your spirit. Because it turns out that the same things that we invent to improve our lives are now the same things that diminish it and pull us even further away from nature and from the order of things. As long as the intellect is the one in charge, it is always going to be subject to flaws, and sadly, many souls will now become collateral damage. I pray that's not the fate of you and I. So until next time, be gentle with yourself and each other. Bye for now.